from there to a diplomatic meeting going a little bit better. Benjamin Netanyahu said no to a French peace initiative we told you about earlier tonight, set to happen in just a couple of weeks. But this week, ministers in his government are sitting down with counterparts from across Africa. They're here to learn from Israel's major innovations in agriculture and looking to help transform land with nothing into something. Matthias Inbar joined them.
These ministers of agriculture all come from African countries. From Benin to Senegal, Togo, the Ivory Coast, or even Sierra Leone. They all came at the invitation of their Israeli counterpart. Their schedule includes a demonstration of Israel's farming techniques, a way to learn how to grow plants and trees in an arid or semi-arid environment. Areas like this one in the Negev, on the Lahav Heights, a few kilometers from Beersheba. This new forest is completely natural. 30 years ago, there was only stony land where the trees now stand.
When it comes to agriculture, we have the water, the land, and the sun, but we don't have enough technologies to transform this nature and provide for the population.
According to Lodiata, Senegal would have 35 billion cubic meters of water at its disposal. But it's not natural resources these African countries lack. It's water management and irrigation technologies. Not unlike drip irrigation, the micro-irrigation system only saves less than a liter of water per hour. On top of that, the micro-irrigation system is used in a rudimentary agroalimentary industry. And it's the reason these representatives of the economic community of West African countries came to Israel.
We know that Africa holds a lot of challenges, but if Israel has managed to overcome the difficulties of this climate, there is no reason for the ECOWAS countries not to obtain the same results.
But to get the same results, these countries need a certain budget. So diplomacy through economy has become the Israeli Minister of Agriculture's long-term strategy.
We are starting modestly, but in the end, the results we'll get will be greater with bilateral agreements.
This cooperation should continue. It should bear its first fruits at the first African-Israeli summit next spring in Lome, the Togolese capital.